Your teeth are yellow.
Okay, that's fine. I can get them fixed, but you can't unkiss your brother.
So, welcome to the channel. I'm about to corrupt your brains in a way that you can't recover from it anymore, because today we're about to check out Island Boys. Just still, for some reason, being relevant.
Can't make me cry. The only reason why I would cry is because I have a child that's on the kidney list. Not just that.
You see how he does that?
Not just that. I have a warrant. Not just that. Listen.
I am.
Just listen. I'm forced to be in a rehab. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
The brother is oversharing a lot.
Okay.
In today's video, we got 20 women versus one island boy.
I do have to say that I never understood why that song became so famous. It's we at the moment, for some reason, we have just we're just hooked on making people famous. Why are we making these people millionaires? I just don't understand it. What's so interesting about these people that they're actually gaining money in our system at the moment? We need to figure out how to close that loop, because it's absolutely corrupting everybody around them.
What's up? Listen, I'm the island boy. I'm here with this girl. What's your name?
Annie.
Annie.
Ooh, the
I'm gonna rate
confidence.
you.
She's pretty dope.
8.
Oh, she's an A. Why
An
you give her this an A, bro?
I don't know. Are you Asian?
Yeah.
You're Asian?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be that dude, but it's kind of obvious. It's polite to ask, I guess. That's not a problem. I'm not really wrecking the dude for that, but it is kind of obvious in a way. She's mixed with something. I think Western, some Asian. I'm not entirely sure. I don't care. But
Like
yeah,
fully
let's
Asian?
continue.
I'm half Vietnamese.
I don't know, because
Okay.
I heard Asian girls have like
I said it.
like bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
I've the Asian girl before.
Oh, it's not me though.
It's not you?
Meeting somebody and 10 seconds in just sprouting that out there, that's wild. But hey, 2026.
Okay. What am I supposed to do with her? Yes?
So how you feel? You said swipe right?
Yeah.
Swipe right's good.
Swipe right.
Like, right? So
I think she's feeling it.
Okay.
This is what I saw. If you have a hazard suit, umbrella, whatever you can, get ready to be looped up, because you are about to get fucked.
Man, what the
You have nothing to say? What?
do you have a fake chain or something like that?
You have fake chains, so what's the problem with me having a fake chain?
I don't have any chains on.
Well, I mean, you have fake chains, so like if I have a fake chain, why is that? You're
Girl.
supposed to be asking my name and introducing yourself.
Girl, what are you talking about? I have fake chains?
Well, you're asking about my chain. Like, where are you introducing yourself? What's your name?
Okay, yes, my name is Fly.
Fly, you kissed your brother.
Ooh, that just came out of nowhere. I think she came prepared. Okay, because the short that I saw it basically started from here. I didn't know any of the context. She comes out a little bit competitive. Yeah, not the best way to start out the show, but I think there's a reason for it, because she knows exactly who he is, and I don't think she's feeling it. And this is where it gets real, because you can see his face. Oh, he didn't like that.
I most definitely kissed my brother.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And I made
I'm not entirely sure how you come back from that.
millions off of it.
Oh, congratulations, bro. You'd do it again?
No.
You wouldn't? Okay, valid. I mean, I wouldn't either.
Wait, Fly, why you say no? Like, why you say you wouldn't, bro?
If you made millions off of it, wouldn't you do it again?
Because look, to be honest with you, like she said I had fake chains on.
You said it's my chain
and,
fake.
and to be honest with you, listen, I wouldn't, okay, if I was to walk past by you at the mall, I wouldn't, well, I don't go to malls, but I wouldn't even look at you.
Thank God.
Like, I understand he's trying to insult her. It's one of those situations where whatever you say after being busted out of kissing your own brother, you know, if there's ever a hierarchy pool, you're really not at the top right here. I'm not even sure what his name is. I just know him as one of the island boys. The island boy. Why would you go to a show like this? Yet again, our culture, for some reason, we do reward people from being nuts. I'm not entirely sure why. It is entertaining in a way, but it is just corrupting everybody's brains around wherever it's happening. But why is bad publicity good publicity? I just don't understand.
I mean, you're my height, you're scrawny, you're skinnier than me, you wear a size small, you made out with your brother, everyone thinks you're Jeffrey Epstein's son. Like, I mean, good job.
Are we still flagging our trousers? Is this still happening?
Okay.
You're looking for your third baby mother because the first two you couldn't keep?
My third baby mama.
I'm not entirely sure what the history here is, but what the fuck is happening? I do understand. I saw that they had a kid, or one of them had a kid, or maybe the both of them. I'm not sure if he has multiple kids. I'm not entirely sure how he's raising them, but I do feel a little bit for the child to know that this is the person who's supposed to take care of you.
No.
Why would I? Why
I
would,
mean, why are you on a 2v1? I'm just asking.
Because
you
I was.
just...
That's exactly what I'm asking. Why are you here? Because this isn't good for you. Nobody likes you. None of the girls really want you if they are on the right mind. And if there are any girls out there who like you with the information you have put out, that in itself is a red flag.
Because I was
yourself.
asked to. Okay.
You could have just introduced yourself.
Listen.
If you're gonna be rude, I'll be rude too.
Bro, just listen. Look.
Okay, now I'll listen.
Okay, listen. You look like you're from Minnesota.
Okay, and you look like you're 5'2".
Okay, that's fine.
Do you have like booster shoes?
No, I don't have.
Do you have a
booster shoes.
booster seat for when you drive?
I like his shoes though. I ain't gonna lie to.
I'm not gonna lie. They do look a little bit thick on the soles. So, just say. And I'm not entirely sure what this style here is either. Maybe it's cool. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really picked up on the latest trends because those bottom of those shoes were at least this thick.
Their shoes are hard, but they have a little extra height option.
Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I spend a lot of money on my
That's
drip.
great. That's awesome. I saw you shopping at Lululemon the other day.
Dude, at Lululemon, it was for a girl.
Okay, good.
Girl, I have a mansion. I have a
That's
nice car.
rented on Airbnb.
I have a nice car.
I'm so proud of you.
This is the point where I made the decision to make this video. We have a person at our job at the moment who has this trait, is that because you don't have a personality, you just start going off about the things that you own or you have or you've had. For me, it's one of the biggest red flags out there whenever somebody tells you to, for example, hey, let's introduce yourself. Let's talk about something. And the first thing you go off of is what I have. I have a mansion. I have a car. Who cares? Yet again, it's a red flag if the person is only interested on your things and not you as a person. That is a bad thing. Of course, it's okay to ask, hey, I saw the car you have. I'm not entirely sure what the model is. Oh, it's a Nissan 350Z. That's it. But you don't, if we're talking about, for example, oh, this is a nice energy drink, not sponsored, by the way, and you go off, I have a Porsche, I have a Ferrari, I have this, I have a mansion. That's not a good thing. Don't do that. That's not a good thing.
You.
Okay.
Good job.
And you're broke as
Okay, yes. Did kissing your brother get you the mansion?
girl, to be honest, you need to dye your hair black because you
Ooh, you know it did. You know it did. Because you're irrelevant. Nobody likes you for your personality. That's why we're here.
To be honest, you need to dye your hair black
Okay.
because you look
Black?
Yes, because you look emo.
Okay, now I'm emo.
Yeah, not you.
I'm emo because you kissed your brother.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna let's just wind it back here. I know he's getting gassed up at the moment, but isn't black hair the absolute description of an emo girl? What are we doing here? And brother, you have tattoos of tears in your eyes. That's emo. That's the whole point of being an emo. They're always sad. I'm not. What is this?
Your teeth are yellow.
Okay, that's fine. I can get them fixed, but you can't unkiss your brother.
Okay.
That is true, because I can actually fix my teeth too. But thank God I've never kissed my brother.
Bro, why am I talking to this stupid
Because you kept talking. I kept responding.
Girl, I'm better than you.
You're not. You're my height.
My status is better than you.
Says who?
Okay.
You're famous for what? You get clowned on the internet for fun. Good job. You're famous for getting laughed at.
What do you want to be?
We have gone under 5 minutes and there's so much content. This is just getting worse and worse by the second. But yeah, she's absolutely right. The only reason I know who this person is because he's a lolcow. Everybody makes fun of this person. Nobody takes this person seriously. If you are a person and you see this man as some kind of a role model or whatever, I'm not being mean. Seek therapy. Just because he has money doesn't mean you should be like him.
Good job. You're famous for getting laughed at.
What do you want to be?
Sienna, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know. But when I grow up, I don't want to make out with my brother, and I want to keep my husband. I don't want to have 3 baby mamas.
Watch, now she gets stuck.
I didn't get stuck. I just responded.
What car do you drive?
Why does it matter what car I drive? I'm a woman. You're a man. So why are you bag checking me? Can you not compete with a man? Do you feel like insecure competing with men?
No, to be honest with you,
okay.
I do this all the time.
Oh, you compete with girls all the time? I know you.
That's not good. Oh, she got you. You walked right into that trap. This is one of those situations too where if it ever gets to a point like this, I've done customer service enough to understand when talking just won't get any results and you just have to pass on the person. This is one of those situations where if you had some integrity, some backbone, you're the one who has the mansion and the cars and blah, 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 blah. You're just going to say, hey, left, you're not my type of person. Whatever happened. Let's just reset here. But at the moment, what you're doing is this conversation is salting the whole water where you're swimming. And it's making everything worse. And now the other 19 people that are going to be walking in front of you, if they heard this conversation, especially as this show is going to be aired, they're going to see it. I'm going to promise you they're not going to come out with great feelings about whatever the fuck happened here. This right here is where you stop. You just relax for a little minute. You reset your Karenhood and you just say, hey, you and me, we're not compatible. Yes, I kiss my brother. You don't. We're not vibing. You go on your way, and I'm going to keep kissing my brother. And I'm going to go chew out the other 19 people. Maybe the percentage are going to play for you, and there's another person who likes to kiss their siblings for some reason. This is not good. You're just salting the water at the moment and really being butthurt. And like I said, this has been uploaded to the YouTubes. Even in the future, if you decide to change as a person, you decide to actually become a normal, decent human being, this will be a reminder of what you are or were for the rest of your life. And you are going to be waking up in cold sweat every now and then, just reliving this situation and again and again and again. So please, have some self-respect. Go on with your day. This is another question I actually have, is what are you trying to win here? She's not interested in you. Definitely not. She actually thinks that you're lower than her. She doesn't really care what you're about to say. So what are these arguments for, especially when they're this weak?
Argue with women a lot on the internet.
Hey, hold on. I think we're getting confused. Sienna, look, listen.
Nice to meet you, though.
Just by looking at Fly, if you had to rate him 1 through 10, what would you rate him?
Listen, to be honest with you,
is your brother taller?
He's my twin.
So no, they're both short? I don't know. He's like a 4.5. You know, his personality brings it down.
Sienna, he got some drip on though. You know the drip.
Cool. The outfit is cool.
He's
but
drippy.
The personality
Bro,
brings
I don't
it
give
down.
about my outfit.
I'm so glad.
I don't. To be honest with you,
He brought up your outfit,
listen,
not me.
Okay, cool.
I was just I like the outfit.
Okay,
the outfit's nice.
I'm not entirely sure what age group these people are from. Who cares about the outfit at this point? Like, okay, if you're dressed nicely, she has a nice dress on. She looks presentable. But who cares even if you had a suit on? If you've kissed your brother, the suit is not going to take that action away. This is exactly what I'm talking about, is your moral compass is broken. Whatever you do, even if you change your outfit or whatever, this conversation is still going to make you look like a fool. This is why self-control is very important. Because at the moment we have a culture where everybody likes to lash out and just get revenge and get even and I'm better than you. But even a suit in a situation like this makes you look like an absolute fool. This is why presenting yourself with some decency, with some compassion. And even in a situation where things are tough, where the person doesn't like you or agree with what you have done, whatever it is, of course, coming from kissing your brother is going to be a lot harder in the future, but and hopefully that's the case. But you can actually try to mediate the situation by saying, yes, we did that for content. It wasn't one of my proudest moments. I've changed as a person. And if she accepts it, great. If she doesn't, better, because at that point, you know, this is not going to be the person for me, because she is going to be judging me from what I have posted to the internet before. That's why it's very important to understand when you post stuff on the internet, like I have, they actually live there for a long time. And I have some very awkward memories from the stuff I have posted, but it's never kissing my brother. So the outfit, I don't care. I just don't. And to be honest, what I'm seeing at the moment, having a jacket inside, just covered with tattoos on your face. I'm not the type of person to judge people with their tattoos, but when you have a backstory like this, it really does make me think, especially when you have covered your face with some random ass shit, that there is something wrong with you. If you take face tattoos and it's just because you like to express yourself as artistic and stuff like that, hey, that's entirely cool. Even if you have had some bad memories in the past, something that affects you at the moment, I'm not judging that. That's not the issue here. The problem is this person's past isn't something you can just skimp over, and it's written all over his face. Of course, I might be wrong here.
To be honest with
The
you,
introduction was meh. Mids.
to be honest with you, I would
Personality, mids.
I would. Bro,
Height,
bro,
mid.
dude, listen.
Personality,
bro, she
mid.
would, bro,
He's so
she
mad.
would, bro, she would midget.
I would
She
a
would
midget? No,
She
because
would midget.
tall,
Wait a minute. Is he calling her a midget?
you know, has a real job, doesn't make out with his brother. If a man is viral for making out with his brother,
That last one had to fucking stick. It's the, yeah, my type is like being tall. Like I like men that are muscly and tall and can like hold me and like has a real job, can support himself and not kiss his fucking brother. This is really not good. She's absolutely cooking him at the moment, and for a good reason too. So I'm not entirely sure even who she is, but she's doing a very good job of taking care of the trash at the moment. So keep it up.
for making out with his brother, and I
What
don't
if
know.
he got a bag though? That don't matter.
I do understand he's doing this for content, but it's starting to make me want to rip my hair out. Are we coming to a place as a society where we really want to do anything for content? Because looking at the pranks we have had these days, for example, this Vitality situation, there are so many people just absolutely destroying their own lives just for content. Is this really what we want for our society? There's a reason why China is banning all of this TikTok nonsense and stuff like this. I do understand it. Like, yeah, it's against their freedoms and blah, 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 blah. But what we have, and I'm not trying to say freedom isn't a good thing. It absolutely is. But there has to be standards and rules to what you can actually do with your freedom. And one of them should be that you don't have the right to corrupt your surroundings with your nonsense. Because what we have seen people do with their portion of the freedom is absolutely insane. Is this what we want to do with our people? For example, if I actually became a dictator one day, I would just round these people up. I'm not going to say the word here, but do something that they disappear. And after that, we just reset. Like, we just forget what happened. We forget that these people, we scrub all of the material from the internet. And we just play like that didn't happen. And everybody should forget it. And the next person trying to make content like this, we just have a sniper on the roof and...
No, I don't give a. You were online, like internet matters. It's there forever. Do I want my children to grow up and see their father making out with their?
Yeah, she absolutely has a point. The problem here isn't that you have a history on the internet. I'm sorry, I just drank a coffee and it's giving me a reaction at the moment. So the issue isn't even that what you have done in the past, because you can always say, I have changed as a person. I robbed the store, I killed a person, I've gone to jail, I repent, and at the moment I'm trying to do community service to make things right. There are going to be people that are going to be filtering you based on what you have done in the past. I do understand that. And there might be people that see you as a changed man and they want to take a chance on you. But the problem is when that stuff is online, you have a girlfriend, she's gonna see that. The parents of that girlfriend, especially if she is a normal, nice person, and for some reason she accepts you for whatever the fuck you are. Her parents do want to know who you are, because if she's a good person, usually it means that their parents have done a good job on protecting her. They want to know who you are, especially if you're famous. And if the first thing that they see on Google when they put your name into it is you kissing your brother for content and OnlyFans, that's not going to work out well. And then comes the other portion. If you ever have kids, holy moly, boy, just wait for a second that they are turning into that teenage years. And those friends are going to see the content. Your daddy kissed your other daddy? That's not going to be good. Especially with some of the content you have made. The rest of his life is going to be extremely hard to follow. And one of the great things for me, that is, at least we're going to get some content, but at the same time, I do feel for him that his IQ is just that small that he can't even comprehend what's happened. And I don't think he even understands that what's the deal here. I think he does see it as like, oh, we did that for content, we got money. And he's so detached from reality to understand what the issue here is.
Like, uncle, no.
Wait a minute, but you're never gonna make children. You're ugly.
I'm children.
Bro, you're over here arguing with an island
You
boy.
like funny looking women.
Listen,
the prettiest woman you ever talked to was toxic. And
Bro,
you couldn't
get
even
this
keep
girl
her.
out of my face. Bro, get this girl out of my
Toxic
face.
was bad.
Finally! She came in at about 2 minutes, 1:57, something like that. Until 6:51. So it took him almost 5 minutes to end this conversation and finally just left her. And the funny thing is, because he's rejecting her at this point. I'm not entirely sure if you call it a rejection when the other person has rejected you first. Do you think that you won something here? Does he actually think that he won something here? Because this is not a good look. To be honest, at the same time, I don't think he really cares what he looks like.
Bro, get this girl out of my face.
Toxic was bad as
Swipe left, swipe left.
Bro, listen.
That's a left.
Bro, she's a.
Okay, thank you, bye.
Yes, you're a fan.
What went wrong, bro? What happened?
Bro, to be honest with you, if this was to go viral, it's because of me.
The first thing that he said so far where he was right is that if this is going to go viral, it is going to be because of you. And it's because you are a clown. Hola, gringos. If you want to see a man melting government snow for some reason, click here.